Oh, it is, Sarah. And he has really cool stories, too. The Super Bowl halftime show has taken on what seems to be a life of its own as the game itself has grown in popularity, but that's no coincidence. The goal is to make the halftime show its own spectacle, and I caught up with Mark Quenzel, the Senior Vice President of NFL Media, who gave me a behind-the-scenes scoop into how one famous halftime moment came together. Lady Gaga jumping from the roof of the stadium.
At the beginning of the show, we pre-taped. She jumped, in theory, she jumped into the stadium, all right? Well, we shot that beforehand. She didn't jump into the stadium. People still think she did, but all right, we pre-taped a jump that looked like she was jumping into the stadium, and then we had her, positioned and then dropped her, using the cable. That's how that thing worked.
Did you think, Mark, that that was a bad idea?
The thing that I never knew and never told anybody while it was happening is if she got stuck halfway down, the only way to get her down was to bring in a fire engine. There was no way to get her down. I was never entirely sure if she got stuck, how we were getting her down. And I was pretty sure that we'd have to stop the game or interrupt the game or delay the game to do it. We rehearsed that drop probably a dozen times. And I was up there, where we dropped her from. I'm like, holy mackerel. And then she gets to the bottom. And then the first thing she says is, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm like, oh my God,
Can you imagine? This was a fascinating conversation. Mark actually added that the goal during the Super Bowl halftime show has shifted from retaining the audience to actually growing the audience, something that began with the Katy Perry performance. The audience actually grew during halftime. My full conversation will be up on Fox 61 Plus later this week, so be on the lookout for that. Live from studio, Jonah Carp, Fox 61 Sports.